Hey everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Ruth Marquise. I am up and at it this morning, up at 5:30. Yeah. So it was very, 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 like a dragging morning for me. Because I wanted to wake up early. I've been waking up at 5 lately, and I had to fight my sleep. And the key to winning that battle is to actually, like, I was like, I didn't get a lot done that I wanted to get done, but I was like, if I had to sit here and fight myself for 30 minutes to get up, that's what I'm going to do, because I refuse to go back to sleep and waking up at a regular time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. See, who's that? Who's here? Yeah, so this morning is like tough, but I had a situation where I had like one house to show somebody, and I'm like, I need her to find a house today. So I decided that today's topic is going to be, you get out what you put in. So they shout out to Jester Dan for saying that you got to keep going with your videos. I didn't do the video for a minute because they said they were too long. So you let me know, are they too long or no? Good morning, good morning. All right, so let's see. Yeah, so you get out what you put in. So I had only one house, and that house turned out to be real ugly. I hated it. Like, I'm gonna tell you as your realtor, I don't like this house. I don't see you in this house. I don't like this house. I don't like this ugly wood paneling. I don't like it. So it's funny because my client, we were like reminiscing. I'm like, remember that house that you were gonna pick, and you was gonna, live on that street, that super busy street, and with a pen. He's like, yeah, you don't like that. You ain't like that house. I was like, because I did not want to give you something that you would just like I don't want somebody to be in a rush to get a house and then find a house and then be like, this house show was ugly, or this is not what I wanted, but I'll just settle for it, But also, we don't have to, good morning. We don't have to find the most perfect houses. I have somebody that has like a top 5. He's like, I'm mulling it over in my brain. Like, if you don't pick one already? So it's just like, you get out what you put in. You got to put in the best, and then you get out the best. So so I decided that we had that one ugly house to see, and I didn't know it was gonna be bad, but I know I don't just show one. So I was like, look, what do we have to do? I got on the phone. I started making some phone calls to make it the best showing experience, because I wanted her to be able to find something that she liked. So yeah, we turned out real good. And sometimes you gotta, like, when you figure, like, you keep spinning your wheels over and over and over again, like, why does this keep happening? The same thing keeps happening. Oh, I know. Let me put some more effort into it. Let me do something different. It was not that we were not putting in the effort. It was that if you keep doing the same thing and trying to get into the same places, you want to get the same results. So let's try something different. Let's try something new. I found her one, but it's okay. Somebody's blocking right now, but it's okay. We'll be right now for soon. So, but that's the other part, is like, do not let situations stop you from doing what you kick me off. Okay. So, for example, good morning. Hey, Atia. Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Edward, Taisha. All right. Yesterday morning, I'm like going full force in my 90-day journey, I guess, a 90-day run. And I dropped the kids off. Everybody's early. Everything is great. And then I think the car stopped on me. I'm like, well, this is not right, because I know I just spent close to $1,000 on this car yesterday. It just stopped on me, and we were in the middle of the street, like people like beeping, beep beep, and I'm like, I can't even turn my emergency signals on. But I was like determined not to let this car to frustrate me or make me upset and like curse the day I have this car, or I curse today. No. Let's just stop being dramatic, right? So I was just like, whatever. I called AAA. I tried to make some arrangements and see what's going on. And then I just like, all right, I'm gonna just wait for them to come and try to keep positive. My whole goal was not to be frustrated. Keep positive, because in my kind of business, the way I do things, if I am frustrated or mad or upset, I'm not making no money today. I'm just not gonna make no money, you know, because as an entrepreneur, you have to be creative and you have to come up with solutions to your problems. You cannot come up with solutions to problems you mad. You can't do it. It doesn't happen. So, you know, just, you got to put in, like, sometimes you got to put in the work in your attitude. Sometimes your attitude can't suck. Like, I can go to a job and be like, my attitude sucks, but I don't care. I'm slamming stuff, have an attitude and still get paid, but I will not get paid what I would like to get paid. I can't do that and build a business. I can't do that and get new customers. So there you go. So that's why it's just like, okay. So what happened was the tow truck guy came, right? And he was like, you know, trying to put it on the tow truck thing. And he's like, I was like, I think it was the battery last week or whatever. And then he was like, I think he tried to test the battery, because I was like, I mean, if you could change the battery, then that's fine. So he could try to make some money. Hey, good morning, Lucinda. And he touched it and the whole car started working again. And I was like, listen, bro, look. I was like, so is this count if you didn't tow me? He's like, oh no, you have a kid in the car, so I'll still tow you. I was like, absolutely not. You're not towing me. And bye, boy, because they got me on that, you know, that girl stuff, like charging me up and your car is falling apart type stuff. And I was like, okay, you're not doing that to me today. So I was like, oh my gosh, the patience part worked. It worked that I was patient. It worked because I posted something on Facebook. Even as I was going through it, I was like, you know, it's just a test. You can pass it, right? Let's pass the test. I passed the test because I did not have a bad attitude at all. So sometimes life is all about that. So I was like, you know what? That happened. Usually I would like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened to me today. And this is going to be a bad day. And then yesterday I was just like, okay, that happened to me. Like, I'm still upset, but I was just like, you know what? Calm down. Let's just act like it never happened. And the rest of my day was still good. So I got encouragement from one of my accountability partners saying it's great that you did not let your car, you know, ruin your day. And I ended up having a wonderful day. So, you know, just got to be, you know, grateful for what you do have, pushing forth. And like, I think life is testing you, because the day before I had the best day. I mean, the best day. I was running the list off of, like, I gotta tell what I do every day, and that was a story, okay? Like, and then what, Ruth? And then you did that, and then you talked to this how many. So yeah, it was a great day. So of course the very next thing was you had to be tested, right? It has to be a bad day the next day. So I was like, okay, whatever. I know I'm doing a good job, so I don't care, life. So don't. All right, so I figured it out. So thank you. You like my hair? Thank you. All right, so that's it, guys. Get out what you put in. Put in the most, get out the most. That's the whole point. Everybody wants the rewards and nobody wants to do the work. You have to do the work, and most of all, you have to work on yourself. It's the things that I'm reading that are helping me stay in a positive mind frame, and I believe that staying in that positive mind frame is going to keep you towards your goal. Because every day you wake up foggy, mad, upset. Why is it raining today? Like, it's not supposed to rain. It's going to rain. I still show houses in the rain. I'm going to keep a sunshine in my heart. It's like, it's a blessing. You have to talk to yourself. Ruth, it's a blessing to have a new client. It's a blessing to look for homes. It's a blessing to have a car to drive, to be doing these showings. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. You're going to write an offer soon. It's a blessing. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself what you have now is a blessing. If you have a job and you want a business, tell yourself it's a blessing to get paid every 2 weeks, because if your business don't go well and you don't get paid, so be happy with what you got and keep moving forward. And one day you'll be getting paid daily, and all of that's not going to matter because you push through your obstacle. Life is going to keep testing you at the same spots. If you want to move forward, you have to pass the test. Do not allow things to frustrate you. You get out what you put in. Put in a good, hard day of work. Chip away at your future, and you will end up with a beautiful sculpture called your life. That's it. This is Ruth Marquise. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will be doing another one. Tag a friend. Bye. Share.